was on the highway when my car froze solid in the extreme cold. I had just awakened my system when a former coworker blocked my car door. I pulled open a small gap. Outside stood 3 of my colleagues, team leader Tom, intern Jenny, and someone from HR. They were on their way back to the city, but got caught in a blizzard. When they came out, they happened to see my RV. Jenny called out in a sweet voice,
"Little brother, we mean no harm. We just want to come inside and warm up a bit."
I walked to the window and tapped on the glass. They recognized me, hesitated for a moment, then immediately broke into happy smiles.
"Mia, is that you? Great, hurry up and open the door. Let us come inside and warm up."
I pulled the window down. A gust of cold wind blew in. I was freezing. "Excuse me, everyone. The supplies in my vehicle are barely enough for 1 person. If I take you all along, I doubt we would last until rescue arrives. That train carriage looks big and sturdy to me. You would definitely be safer waiting there than here. How could I possibly let them in? My biggest secret: the system must never be exposed." Thomas' face instantly darkened. He pointed at the exhaust pipe on my roof and said,
"That pipe is still letting out steam. Your vehicle must have been modified with a heater. Listen to me, Mia. If you don't open the door today, you are letting us die."
Ding went the sound in my head. Received from Tom. Anger value plus 50 points plus 50. Team leader, what if you come in and throw me out? This is what I call legitimate risk avoidance. Then the HR person stepped forward, looking very serious, and said,
"Mia Corporation is temporarily requisitioning your RV. As long as you open the door and let everyone in, the time you spend inside will be paid to you at triple the overtime rate."
His expression made me laugh. I replied directly, "You always said the company doesn't encourage overtime. So if you didn't finish your work, shouldn't you reflect on your own problems?" The whole world went silent. Received from Jack, shame and anger plus 100. Received from the group despair plus 150. Watching the points roll in, they angrily beat on my vehicle from outside, but they had no tools at all. In the end, they could only curse and walk back. But early the next morning, they came again. Tom rubbed his hands together and changed to a negotiating tone.
"Mia, let us talk. We won TE for free. We can trade you something."
Then Jenny stepped out from behind him. She pulled a backpack from her coat.
"Sister, we were wrong. This bag has everything we brought with us. We want to trade it with you for some food."
Feeling generous, I decided to give them a bit more. I opened the window a crack and handed out 2 packs of sausage, 8 cans of food, and some bottled water. Tom and Jenny looked at the generous food in their hands, turned around and left. But for some reason, I felt that the way they looked at me as they left was very wrong. I felt a little scared in my heart, so I spent 50 points to exchange for a drone and followed them. The images sent back by the drone made me very afraid. Inside the train car, Tom was holding the sausages and cans I had given him and speaking to a group of people.
"Everyone see that? She was willing to give us that much food in exchange, which means she still has plenty of supplies in that RV. She can't finish them all by herself. There are crowbars and a fire axe in the train carriage. When the snow eases up a little tomorrow, we will all go together, smash that piece of junk of hers. Then everything inside will be ours."
Sure enough, at noon the next day, the snow had let up a little and they came again. I was watching the images from the drone. There were quite a few this time. A dozen or so people showed up, and they were all carrying tools. There was also a stranger next to Tom. I later found out he used to be a locksmith. I took a look at the system panel. 500 points needed 200 more to upgrade to Arctic Fortress mode. RNT these points just being delivered to my door. They were probably feeling guilty. Stopped about 10 meters from the vehicle, then slowly approached. I deliberately pulled open a small gap, pretending to be very scared. This weak act of mine gave Tom a huge boost of confidence. He rested the fire axe on his shoulder and said,
"Mia, it's too late for that now. Open the door yourself. We are all colleagues. We will leave you something to eat. Otherwise, you will end up with nothing."
As soon as he finished speaking, the speaker outside the vehicle broadcast my laughing voice. "Yesterday you came begging for food, and today you bring people to rob me. That lousy axe of yours. If you can actually break open my door, I will call you Grandpa on the spot." I changed the subject and said to the stranger, "Especially you. Look at your shifty-eyed weasel face. You used to be a key maker, didn't you? Don't embarrass yourself." Received from Tom, anger plus 50. Received from the group, anger plus 100. Thomas' face turned green with rage.
"Stop wasting words on her. Smash it. Hey, the locksmith, go open the door."
It turned out the stranger really had some skill and started picking the lock with a piece of wire. I was nervous inside, but I kept on saying, "Oh my, this guy has some real skill. It's just that the weather is so cold. Your pace has slowed down. How about I get you a cup of hot water to warm your hands?" Received from the stranger, shame and anger plus 50. Points enough. Just as the door was about to be opened, I silently recited in my heart, "System upgrade immediately." Ding, 500 points consumed. RV defense system upgrade started. Modification complete. Almost at the exact same moment, the lock cylinder made one last crisp click. The door opened.